All right, right here we have our set winner from the Philippines, Alex, playing Storm Sand Cable against LocDown. It was a great first to 10 set. Final score was 10-8, Alex. How do you feel?
Yeah, that was a great set. Actually, luck was very good when it comes to the black string.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
good thing that I had a lot of experience playing with Strider Doom in the Philippines because we all started with Strider Doom because in level 1 the chip damage is very
Oh, get
low.
damage one.
Right,
Yep.
yep. So we get to play a lot of that team clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Sentinel starting.
yeah, Stranded starting.
Wow, I thought more people would play Iron Man Strider Doom in the Philippines.
Well, that was before the meta, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Before the meta, what we were using are SSC,
Oh, yeah.
MSS, and some clockwork.
Really? MSS?
Right.
Hmm.
But we're not really as fast as you guys. When we're using Magneto Storm Sentinel, it's more of like a screen zoning game,
Yeah.
flyaway game kind of
Mhm.
thing. Because and then most of the time we're only using Sentinel for assist,
Yeah.
for cancel, but we don't use it as point character.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, because on damage one, Sandal does like nothing.
Yeah, the laser, it's not gonna, it's like tickling you, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the damage between blocking the laser and getting the hit of the laser is almost,
The same.
the same,
Yeah.
right? Might as well just go rush in, and
Just fight.
yeah, don't mind those lasers.
Oh my god.
And then you have Doom Rocks, right? Doom
Yeah.
Rocks.
Oh, the chip is insane.
So the Doom Rocks in level 1, it's the damage is far more better than,
If it hits.
yeah. So might as well, do that chip damage,
Yeah.
right? And then Iceman, we're also using Iceman before.
Oh, because he doesn't take chip.
Yeah, and then there's the Ice Beam.
hmm Oh, it
really
does a lot.
hurts.
Yeah.
It really hurts.
Did you used to play Strider Doom too?
Yeah, I can play. That's why I can play a lot of teams, right? I can
Mhm.
play that Clockwork. I can play MSP, SIP, MIP, right? SSC, Matrix.
Who do you think your biggest challenge is in the Philippines?
Well, assuming that everyone is still playing and active, right? I think there are a lot of good players out there. Like I can name like 5 or 6 more, apart from JR, Roy, and Amir.
hmm
Those are really really good players.
Mm.
But
What are their names?
so Mel from
Is that Sentinel?
yeah, Sentinel.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've heard of him.
he's also good. I'm always losing, with him during the finals. I think he beat me twice or thrice in like semifinals.
Mm.
He went me to the losers bracket. Paquito, they call it George is his name, but his gamer tag is like Paquito. We get to use by that name, and then there are some 2 more good players in like Lucena, somewhere down south.
hmm
And then JR Recto, because we have a lot of JRs, if you can notice. So you have JR Bata, right? Because Bata means like child or
Yeah,
small
kid.
kid, right? So we have JR Bata, JR Bacoor, and then we have some good, players also in the north where I stay most of the time.
Okay.
Like we have Sol, Marvin, JR.
Oh, I met Sol and Marvin. Those guys were
Yeah.
really good.
Those are the OGs actually.
hmm
So, but I think they stopped longer than us, and then they just recently came back when F-Jump really, hyped the MvC2 community again.
Okay.
And then, after F-Jump went out, then came in George. Then George and Amir, they kind of want to really keep the community alive and sponsoring. That's why they sponsor a lot of tournaments,
Yeah.
right? Gathering. They even, sent you guys over to the Philippines to.
I was really grateful for that.
Right.
That was really fun.
Yep. They really want their passion to to play the game is really there.
Yeah.
I can really feel it.
I love that. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to play, and like I can tell that you do too.
Yeah.
Doesn't even matter. Like, no stakes, no money, no pride. I just
Right.
want to fucking play.
Just play.
Yeah.
And here the players here, I really need to put like 100% of my attention.
Yeah.
When it comes to playing, even it's just a casual or a money match.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I like the players, on this kind of setting.
Is there anyone that you want to challenge here specifically? Like call out?
Well, I think for the most part, I've already played a lot of, with them.
Mhm.
So we went to Trilla's house on my
Oh, yeah.
first week.
That's
Then we
right.
went to Roundhouse. and then we invited Bill and Chaos. We did
Mm.
some,
Okay.
level up sessions, if you may say.
Those guys are good training partners,
Right,
man.
yeah. And then I got to play Tally. It's also good.
Oh, that guy's
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah.
yeah. So I sent their videos, pressing those buttons. That was really fast, and it seems like there are people doing some sparring at the background if you really don't know what's happening because
Mhm.
they're playing on the board, and then the sticks are kind
Yeah.
of bumping on the ground, things
Hey,
like
dude,
that.
it's loud.
Yeah, it's very loud actually, but it's fun. It's fun.
Seems like I like Yummy Curry has a question for you. Who's the best player in the world, in your opinion?
Well, well, it depends on the era, right?
Yeah.
It's like basketball. It's like you have Michael Jordan, you have LeBron James, you have Stephen Curry, right? So it depends on the era because right now, I think it's Chaos. If um, Chaos and Bill, those are really tough guys, if I may say, because you can really feel that there are something special about them when they play. Their movements, their execution, their timings and everything, the way that they read the gameplay. So those are the things that are special about them.
That's one thing I noticed about you and your guys' set. I feel like your timing was like some of the best I've ever seen. Your awareness and like you knew exactly when to press a button every single fucking time.
Yeah, because I'm familiar with the
That
matchup.
matchup, yeah.
But when I was playing with Chaos or Bill, it kind of throws me off when it comes to my timing because they play differently. They
Mhm.
move differently. So, and the screen is moving really fast. There is some point of time that I cannot really catch up with their speed. So, what I normally do is just relax and watch their movements, but sometimes it's not working,
Mm.
right?
Like sometimes you got to look at the bigger picture. Like,
Right.
yeah.
Kind of relax, and then I'm just on the corner, and then Bill was saying, "How come this guy is not moving at all?" Well, I told him that because you're so fast, I cannot react. That's why I'm not moving.
Yeah. You just want to play safe.
Right.
Yeah. Don't want to overcommit to anything.
Uh-huh.
You know, one thing you mentioned was that like you played a lot, or like chip teams were very prominent in the Philippines. Were there many spiral players as well?
Yeah, there were. Initially, we started with there were some few good spiral players before, but what they do normally is that they call it that one big damage. So what they were using is spiral, Buleta, and Iron Man.
Oh,
And then they
okay.
spiral. What it does is it will just build meter, right? When you have that level 3 damage, and then it will wait for that timing, then down short triple team, and then it can kill that entire team. And for you to kill an entire, because normally in level 2 settings it will take you around 1 to 2 minutes, right? And then you're
Yeah.
pretty much done. But for level 1, it's like 5 to 6 minutes
Yeah.
of gameplay. You need like 6 to 7 resets for MSP, and like good send commando like 3 or 4 times of that. Because here you just need one and you're pretty much okay, right? You can relax and then read the mind of your opponent. But in level 2, you need to you really need to have a lot of combos, hit damage or chip damage.
Yeah. So I guess my next question to you would be, how was the transition from damage 1 to 2
Well,
for you?
Well, at least for me, it's really a lot of. It's a huge change actually,
Right.
because the way that you play, the timing, especially the assist, because most of the Filipino players they like to spam assist, right? Because
Yeah.
it's not gonna die in level 1. You can really maximize it, call it anytime. But
Yeah.
here, that's a very I think adjustment that we need to do. That counter calling, the placement of the assist and everything. And then I think the rest is all about the damage scaling, right?
Yeah.
So people are, would need to be aware that, their character can easily get punished by a simple mistake.
Yep.
So
And the punish is hard.
right, especially for
Like
commando,
Send
right?
cap.
Send cap. So those are the things that we're not really familiar with, especially with Send Commando. That's gonna be the big advantage of any other players.
Right.
But for all others, if you guys are not gonna use Send Commando, I think Philippines can have a good match against them.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's the only reason why Thrax is like one of the strongest teams here is because before, execution wasn't as good. So, like, Sentinel Commando did so much damage off anything. Like, I also remember, I think it was Amir or George, one of them told me, like, before on Damage 1, like, even when you double snap with Magneto and just you keep launching the guy, it takes so long that you just fall asleep.
Right. You need around like 56 hits.
56 hits with the launch?
Yeah, with the launch.
Oh my
right?
god, dude, that's insane.
Especially for Psylocke.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because Psylocke damage for launch is very
It's very low.
low for Sentinel.
Or
right?
even like launching Sentinel over and over again must take forever. So how many times have you been to the United States?
Well, this is my 4th time in the United States.
Okay.
And then my 2nd time here in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
But I primarily went here for work, not really for
Play,
Marvel.
yeah.
Right now, I took a leave just to play. Right. So me and George, what we normally do is when we wake up, we'll just drink some coffee, and then the
then
visitors are already there. So
Oh.
we're just gonna play at some couple of sets, and then we'll see some Chaos coming in, Bill coming in, Potter coming in, and then we're gonna play. Then when we know it, it's already like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. already.
Yeah.
And we're already tired, and then let's
Yeah.
call it a day, and then tomorrow again let's start.
Yep.
Play again.
Back to the grind. So, what places in the United States have you been in then?
I've been to Florida,
Okay.
Seattle. Yeah, I think that's much.
Oh, so you went there like both times twice.
Twice.
Ever think of making a trip out to the New York or like that side New York area? Because I mean, there's a lot of great Marvel players there too.
Right. So I think Amir also went there because there's also a lot of great players there. But
Yeah.
I think it's too far to
Yep.
travel.
Yeah.
If I just start thinking of it, not going to New York, back to LA, and then the Philippines, it's like Philippines here, it's like 14 hours.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, like somewhere. Yeah, like about 14 to 15.
Right. So it's kind of tiring actually, and then when you go there, you need to be also mentally prepared to play those big guys, right? And it's tiring as hell playing you guys. So because I cannot really relax, because the moment that I start relaxing, I'm done.
Yeah. Like you can't let these guys have any like. You can't give them an inch.
Right.
Because they'll take a mile.
Correct.
Any hit, capitalize. Yeah.
Especially with lockdown, right?
Oh,
Because you
yeah.
need to find that small gap in order for you to jump in
Yep.
to that trap, just like Dakdo, right? That spiral sentinel.
Yep.
It's
Oh.
like that.
It's so hard getting out of those.
Correct,
They're so
yeah.
good at doing it too.
Yeah, I got a chance to play Dak, and it was really tough playing with him. To the point that I'm just keep on running away, do the typhoon, hoping that I'm gonna get rid of those swords.
Yep. It's so hard keeping that level of patience though. Oh, he was trying to go for the hard combo.
And then you have this strong cable from Dak, right?
Oh, yeah. Even if Spiral dies, and he usually comes in with 5 meters.
5 meters,
Yep.
right?
Would he say he was one of your toughest opponents?
Who?
Duck.
Duck. I think Duck has a different gameplay altogether,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's really tough to open up, but he's not as fast as the other guys,
Yeah.
right? Well, I think the 3 players that are, well, Duck is there. I think there are 4 players that I've seen so far that are really great. Well, Chaos, Bill, and Potter is also good.
Oh, Potter is very good. He
Right.
plays so smart.
So smart that I'm really having I'm running out of movement on how to open his Sentinel Commando, because his timing is great. The Storm is very smart, right? So there are a lot of different, I would say, play style, right, or personality, and it's really hard to really, I think, memorize all of you guys because like you, it's different. You're
Mhm.
using MSS, and then the other MSS there are different.
Yeah, like my MSS plays completely different from like Bills
Uh-huh.
or Chaos's.
Right.
Oh, what's up, George? The final score was 10-8, Alex. Dude, it was a great set. I wish you were here to watch it in person. It was insane. About to 10-0. 10-0 who? Damn, you tired already? I wanted to play you. Oh my god! Holy. Oh my god, I didn't realize the grab could do that much damage. Oh, is that someone you know, Draki? Hmm. Well, I guess what do you think about Bill?
Bill is the. I think I'm not gonna get tired playing Bill. It's very fun to play with. He's really passionate about playing the game, even if it's just a casual thing.
It's.
And
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
and he has a lot of knowledge to impart, right? If you ask him some questions, he's willingly give those tips and tricks.
Yeah, Bill is like super knowledgeable about this game. What's so interesting is that both Bill and Potter both play Thrax, and but like you were saying, their personalities playing that team is so different.
Correct.
Like I feel like Potter plays a lot better with like the zoning and space. Well, I mean they're both really good at spacing. Bill's offense is really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
I think his movement is kind of. I cannot describe
Like
it.
hard to read, right?
Yeah, there's something about his movement that you don't typically see on a day-to-day basis,
Mhm.
right? Because I've been playing this game for quite some time now.
Yeah.
But Bill is, I don't know. I think when I first saw him, he's like a monster that I cannot really touch.
The boogeyman.
I can't. What is this guy doing? How come he's pressing so many buttons all of the time, but everything is connecting?
It's working, right?
Right.
Yep.
So what the hell should I do with this guy? So that's why I'm just standing on the
You hear that, Bill? You're a goddamn boogeyman, bro. Why you bully?
just on the corner, trying to push back as hard as I can.
You're just like,
Don't hurt me.
Yo, what's good, Canonized? Thanks for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys just tuned in, you missed a fucking hell of a great set between Alex and LocDown. I'm going to try to get the VODs up later once the event is over, sort through everything. I know, right, dude? You got to push buttons. This game is all about pushing buttons. When did you start playing Marvel?
Well, I started playing when it came out.
Oh, okay.
Actually. So before we were playing Marvel vs. Capcom 1,
Yeah.
right? And there were a bunch of players also back then.
Mhm.
But I think the player pool that time when Marvel 2 was released during that time, it was capped to at least 50%, right? Because no one really wanted to adapt that, 3x3 fighting game with,
Yeah.
the button has reduced from 6 to 4.
Lot of changes
Right,
from
of
what people
changes.
were used to.
Right. So a lot of them didn't really adapted to the change, and then you know it's also expensive, right? Because during that time we only need one token to play Marvel vs. Capcom 1, but Marvel Capcom 2 when it was first released we need 3 tokens, and the 3 tokens was really expensive for us.
Yeah.
That was in high school. No. So might as well spend that token in the Capcom 1 because you'll get more value, right? And then it's basically the same thing. And then that was in 2020, and I think the setup that we have before is we have a lot of malls in Manila, in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah.
In each mall, we have a representative. Like,
Oh, like
so this is,
okay.
yeah. So let's say, for example, for SM Mega Mall, SM Mall of Asia,
Mhm.
right? There is one good player
Mhm. Mhm.
that would represent that mall,
Mhm.
and that's why my tag name before was Galleria. So me, Amir,
Okay.
I met them in Galleria, Robinson. That's in Robinson.
Okay. Okay.
But Amir, he left Philippines, I think, for 10, 15 years. So he was out in the scene, and then I was surprised back in 2016 or 2017 when I first saw him again
Oh.
after a long time. Because back in the days, I think that was 2024, 2023, no, 2003, 2004, or 2002. He's the fastest Magneto that I've seen before.
Oh yeah, he plays very fast.
That was really 2001, 2002, right? And his Magneto is already fast.
Well, yeah, that must have been insane to see. Cause like, yeah, I remember I played Amir a lot in the Philippines, and my God, he like keeping him out was so hard. It was insane. Like I had to use every trick in the book, and I still get caught.
Yeah. Because there is a moment when you're playing with a mirror that he's really, going ultra instinct. That's
Yeah.
how we call it.
Yep.
And then every movement in the screen, every pixel, he can sense it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when he's in the zone like that, it's really tough to beat him.
But it's so fun, you know. Like being able to see that and like fight that. It's almost like art,
Right.
right? You know.
I think that's the fun part, and that's what keeps this game still alive, right? Because
Yeah.
that kind of fulfillment, if I may say that,
Oh yeah, 100%.
right?
Like I feel like this game has a good level of difficulty, and the reward for learning how to do hard things, like it feels good to do. Like when you hit the guy with the combo that you've been training and like doing in training mode forever, it feels so good to land it in a real match.
Right.
And certain like newer games that are easier, I feel like that kind of feeling is just not as strong.
Right. And the level of execution here and the maintenance, it's really hard to maintain, especially if you're a Magneto player.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So Magneto. So that's why I don't play Magneto that much because it's high maintenance. Like the roam into it, the execution.
You get tired out.
right. And small mistake during crucial match, it's gonna cost you a lot.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
That's why I prefer using Storm, and Cable because you can be playing with them.
Yeah, that is one thing that is hard about Magneto is like his lame isn't as strong as like Storm or Cable, and a mistake is very punishing. But like on the same time, you have Sentinel, and if you're fighting a Magneto and you miss a fly, oh, you're caught in
Right,
ROM,
yeah.
and then you just get walked. It's pretty crazy how the game balances itself out like that.
Right.
So what do you think is the best team in the game?
Well, I think right now the best team is MSP still. MSP.
Really?
Yeah. Because if everything else is there, like execution-wise, defense-wise, I think it's gonna be MSP because they're so fast, right?
Yeah.
To the point that Commando, you can block Commando if someone is really
Right?
good. with
It over the years it's gotten easier to evade that character.
Right. At the onset, it's gonna be difficult because you need to get used to it, right? Get hit by a lot of commandos, and then over time you'll probably get over it and adapt to that animation of how commando is being called, and then you have this Magneto Psylocke who's just a simple like assist damage, right? Can cause a lot of or can change the game entirely.
Yeah, you get touched once, you accidentally hit side blade, and you're just like, wow, I lost the game because of that.
Yep. And then you have the snapback, right?
Would you say that JR Bata has the best MSP in the Philippines?
Execution-wise, yeah, I think JR is good, but I think problem with JR is he has this long learning curve. switching from level 1 setting to level 2. So most of his movements are still,
Based off
adapted
of
from
that.
level 1. So when he's really playing like good traps against like CYF, he's having a hard time playing CYF.
Yeah, because
Right.
I mean the damage.
The damage, and then I think the variation and some of the connects. I think he's getting frustrated when he's getting hit by commando.
I mean that's MSP for you. You eat
Right.
commando, you got to start all over again, and you're like,
Right.
shit.
But execution-wise, if you're really really good when it comes to Magneto Storm, and then you have Psylocke, I think you can control the game for the
Yeah.
most part.
Yeah.
Because I've seen players where they were never hit by commando, right?
Yeah, I mean like even watching old footage of Yipes play,
Right.
it's he's just able to always evade it.
Evaded.
It's crazy. It almost feels like that character's useless. Oh, the classic trap. So, do you guys in the Philippines ever like go back and play on Damage 1 just for like laughs? No.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys do.
We do some of because when the level 2 setting was introduced by by George and F Camp,
Mhm.
I think 50% of the population didn't really switch to that level 2 setting. So most of them are still playing in the mall because the mall setting is still at level 1. Because I think in order for you to get that level 1 setting plus level 1 time, it has to be on a Naomi.
Oh, Naomi hardware.
Right.
Oh.
So DC wouldn't have that level 1 timer, right? So you can get that level 1 damage, but the timer is level 2. So you'll end up time over most of the time.
I didn't even realize there was a level 1 timer or a
Yeah.
different timer.
Yeah, there was.
Damn, that's crazy. Oh, wow. God, this is such a rare sight to see. You never ever see Strider Doom versus Pyro. Oh my god.
Battle of the chip damage.
I know. That is a very classic battle. Oh, wait, is that Soul?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, snap, dude. What's
Hey,
up?
What's up, Soul?
You learn how to play offense yet? Oh, man. Yeah, when I went to the Philippines, I played Soul, Jerome, and Fell a lot.
Yep, those are the North guys.
They were really nice to me. I fucking loved it. I made sure Fell took notes. George always gives him shit about that.
You don't even mean fight the guard break, okay? It's like if the guard breaks,
Let's play PSN. What?
Yeah, Snapback 0017 is my body player in the Philippines. So he uses MSP. I think he's also planning to visit US.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right? So I think you'll also get a chance to play most of the players here.
Sick.
Right. So he I think before Amir went to US, Snapback 0017 was his sparring partner for the most part because he's the only one available. I didn't had a chance to play with Amir that time.
Oh, okay. Who would you say your training partners were?
When I came
What-
here,
Or I mean, no, when you were in the Philippines, getting better.
I think it was during COVID with Amir
Oh.
because during that time we're not doing anything, right?
Yeah.
Everything is closed, so we're just playing PSN like 7-8 hours a day. That's the time that we were able to really get back our gameplay. I think that's the time we're in. I would say that okay, now I can play level 2 much better because you don't have any choice.
Oh yeah. No.
Right? In PSN, it's only level 2.
Yep.
So
That's
that's why
the
we were
standard.
forced to adapt to that level 2. And then it's only a mirror that I know who I can play with almost every day because it's also not doing anything.
Oh my God. Is that Levy?
Levy. Oh, Levy is also
He's from the south?
No, from the north.
I don't think I got to play him.
Yeah, he didn't. I think he was kind of busy during that time.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Saul is my sparring partner before I came here. Saul, and shout out to Jerome who fixes my stick. for
Oh,
me.
nice.
Yeah.
Slide Master Jerome?
Yeah, Slide Master Jerome. Because because of Jerome, I was able to get a good stick, right? Because before I keep on dropping the simple room and simple infinite, but we figure out that it's because of the board that we're using.
Oh.
Because before I think I was using a Pico board.
Mhm.
It's so fast. The input is so fast, but there are times wherein it's you're getting a misinput, like random misinput. So I cannot complete Rome Infinite there on that board. So we changed it and put some mud cats on it. Now I was able to do that Rome Infinite without any misinput. And then he gave me his buttons like that Kwanba first stuff. That gravity.
Oh, the combo gravity are good
Yeah.
ones. I like those a lot. Let's see. What stick did you use here in the Philippines? It should have been the Moss stick. I don't actually know. I think no. Where did I put my Moss stick? Oh,
There.
this is the one I
Is
used.
this a customized one?
No, not really. I mean, like, I just put like a controller board in here, but yeah. Wait, you guys didn't know I use Moss? What? That's all I play on.
Now I understand why you guys are using this kind of build, because you guys are really it's really built to last, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, this stick is from like 2007,
Yeah.
so yeah. And then yeah, our joysticks are like super tense.
Oh, we're not used to this.
You guys play on Sanwa, yeah?
Yeah, we don't use. We call. You know what? There's a trivia around this stick.
What?
Because we call that hot dog stick.
Hap dog?
Hot dog.
What?
Hot dog stick.
Oh, hot dog.
Right. Because in the Philippines, it's not color black. It's color red.
Oh.
Normally, the type of the liver.
Oh, okay.
And then it's color red, and then it's oily, right? Because of your palm, and that's why we call it hot dog stick. Yeah, I explained that to Bill.
Good old hot dogs. Man, it's not like a longanisa or something. Come on, man. Hey, what's up, Potter? The Ayo? Yo, pause? Touch my hot dog, dude. Play on this hot dog stick.
Hot dog stick.
Twirl that hot dog. Oh, wait, where's Ruin? The fucking... Oh, the glizzy.
Because the cabinets here are like this, right? The setup and button.
Yeah,
But
it's
because-
pretty, like, yeah, it's pretty similar to something like this.
Because in the Philippines, it's mostly Japanese
Part,
cabinet,
yeah.
right?
Like the candy cabs.
yeah.
Yeah. Like the ones in there, right? In the actual venue?
Right, and
Yeah.
then the ones over there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys ever, like, break the buttons just because you keep on playing so long? And
Yeah. And then we normally, bribe the crew in the amusement area
Yeah.
for them to change it, because
Oh, that must be expensive for them to change it too, huh?
yeah,
Mm.
because in Capcom, I think it's the only arcade that they need to really replace the button most of the time frequently, right? And they're complaining, how come you guys keep on replacing the buttons? Even though it's still working, because most of the crew members there, the technical guys, since they're not playing, what they normally do is they just press the button and they'll tell us, no, it's still working, right? But when you do the combo, you keep on dropping, right?
You need to work 100 out of 100
Right.
times, man.
Yeah. So they are complaining on why do we keep on asking to replace it.
Oh, man, that sucks.
And that's why we're always complaining to their manager that, hey, this crew member doesn't know what he's doing. Can you, fire him up?
Oh, my God. Wow, just a tag. Oh, the no mix-up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure American arcades probably had the same problem, huh, with Marvel? Having to replace buttons and sticks all the time.
So mostly the wiring, the controller card, and you have to like strip out the wiring and just replace it.
Uh,
Are you using Option or?
this is a P360, yeah.
A lot of the old ones are mechanical, and it's like kids hung on them.
Oh, yeah.
The gates were
Warp.
Right.
So when they moved over to Windows and half the 360s, the world changed. It's so much easier to actually execute.
I see. I see. We never get to experience this kind of joystick lever.
Man, it's weird because like I think playing Sentinel feels really good on this, but it's so much work because just doing quarter circles on this, like I remember when I was playing in the Philippines because that was the most I was really like playing, and oh my god, my arm would just get tired, my fingers were like getting bruised just because of this stupid stick, and I'm like playing on your kind of stick, like the Kanba Crystal, was it Crystal?
Yeah, Crystal.
Like it's so much more effortless.
Right.
Yeah, and it lets you play for much longer because of that.
Correct.
And like even having to play Sentinel or Magneto on this, you get so tired so fast. It sucks. Have you like do you just use a Sanwa stick in your stick?
Yeah, just the regular Senwa.
Have you ever tried like Korean levers?
No, I
No?
hate Korean.
Levers?
It's like that hot dog thing.
It just feels like
it
too.
feels different, and
Yeah.
I think I need to feel those clicks in order for me to kind of feel that it's being executed, right? Because here you don't hear any clicks, right?
Yeah.
You don't feel it.
The hardest part about this is you don't know exactly where the diagonal would be.
That's right. That for me that's crucial. That if I'm blocking down,
You need to
back-
know you're holding that direction, right?
I know I can feel it that I'm blocking. Right.
Do you play on a square gate or
Um,
octo?
No, the default one is square gate.
Okay, square.
I tried the. I tried playing using that circle gate, but it feels
Feels weird,
yeah,
right?
it feels weird.
Yeah.
So,
Even the Sanwa circle gate, I feel better on octo. I normally play on octo for like Japanese parts, but yeah.
but the lever that I like so much is the chaos setup. So I think he's using auto V5. And then the default Sanwa lever. So because when I'm using that one, it feels like it's going on the neutral automatically.
Oh, okay. Because
That's
of like the spring.
Yeah, that's why he can do those refi.
Oh, and my God, he can do those.
I think it has to do with with the lever as well, because I think he also mentioned that accuracy level of his refi changes when he's using a different stick.
Yeah. Like this, oh my God, it's so hard to do reflies on this. I think Chaos switched from this to Japanese parts, and it was so much easier. Pell, I just turned 29 last month. I started playing this game in 2009.
MIP, you know what? To be honest, MIP, I just started using MIP here in the States. I never use MIP. You can ask all the Philippine players. For the most part, I'm using Matrix. So I was playing Jappy, all the North guys. I'm always using Matrix. This is that's why Amir was bullying me. Why do you keep on using MIP? Stop that shit.
When he plays it, oh man, fighting Amir's MIP was rough, man. Any mistake, I'm like, wow, I just get infinite, I lose the game.
I'm only using Matrix when I was in the Philippines because I was inspired by Chaos.
Oh, Chaos. Interesting.
Because when I saw that that bouncing, that volleyball thing that he's doing on the air.
Oh,
with-
like all the grabs, or like he does the side switch, all that
the
stuff.
side switch with the Cyclops assist. That's when I start using Matrix. But I think for the longest I'm using that Iron Man Sentinel cable
Oh,
or
okay.
that SSC.
Yeah.
And then when I saw him doing those things on the air, killing an entire Sentinel just on the air, it's like an MSP on the ground doing those resets, right? But it's on the air. So I was amazed by that, so that's why I started using Matrix.
So you brought up that you play Iron Man Sentinel Cable. One thing that I noticed that you play a little differently with that team is you use Rocket Punch instead of drones.
Right.
Why do you use Rocket Punch?
Because that has conversion, the air to ground.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have the unfighting, I can still convert, and when I got you on the air,
Yeah.
I can still bring you down.
And then
do
you
that
just,
infinite.
yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Whatever makes it easier to get that infinite off, right?
Yeah, because I need just one infinite, and the character is dead, and then the next thing that I need to do better is the incoming and unlockable.
Yeah.
Right? If you do those things, pretty much you should be in a good shape, right?
Right.
So, but I think you guys know how the variation on or how to escape those unblockables, so it's gonna make it tough to really kill those two characters.
Do you think that, do you know about the super jump install
Yeah, I
glitch?
know.
Do you think that that's going to have like any significant impact against Iron Man players in the future?
I don't think so, because that super jump install, it's gonna happen on. So let's say, for example, you have 3 characters,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
You do the super jump install, and then I think the way I understood it is you need to do a cancel, right? And then the character, the incoming character, would be on the third one, right? So normally, what we do is, once your main point character is dead, then the second character doesn't have that super jump install.
No.
It's the third character that has it.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference, even though you have it.
That's fair. I honestly think the only person right now that makes good use of that glitch, or would make the most use of that glitch, is LocDown, because you don't really call Strider assist anyway.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, what's up, Crizzle? Bro, G-Con, I have none of this written down. You can look at my lap, my hands. I got nothing. I'm just going with the flow. This is like a podcast. Thank you, Potter.
Who is Anthony Nusi?
I'm not familiar who. I haven't actually met that person in person. I don't think.
Yeah, there's a lot of players actually,
Yeah.
and I think the bad thing about the Philippine community is people start stop playing.
Yeah.
They stop playing, and it's really hard to get hold of those good players nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, even to like play Roy, it feels like it's so like you need all the stars to align just for him
Right.
to come out and like be
Yeah.
able to play. When am I going back to the Philippines? It'll be a little while. I'm trying to still save up PTO, and I need to take paid time off, and I still need to go do other trips first. But believe me, I do really want to come back because I enjoyed my time there a lot. I'm really thankful to George and Amir for basically setting me up and sponsoring me the entire trip.
I used my entire PTO just to join Fight Kingdom.
Hey, man, but was it worth it?
It is worth it.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I think most of the Philippine players, it's one of their bucket list, right? To go to the
Come
US,
to America and play.
America, play, join the tournament, meet all of you guys here. Because back in the days, we're just watching you guys in YouTube. I was telling Bill that when we saw Chaos plays against Justin, and he does this
the leg on the stick,
on the stick.
Yup.
Everyone on the Philippines was doing like that. When they start doing that, it's the real thing.
Yup.
Yeah, they're 100% serious.
Yup.
So yeah, so that's why Amir also went here. Good thing that George, had some work in the Philippines. That's why we get a chance to know him, right? And he's really, keeping the community alive. Very thankful for him and for having me here in the tournament. That evil moment, Bill.
Oh, I drank the whole bottle, Soul. I mean, I was just having a good time, This motherfucker's laying in bed. Man, fuck, I wanted to play you. Nah, we'll definitely get some games in, George. Man, so yeah, the flight must have been, yeah, that's 14 hours, and then afterwards, then you come here. Holy shit, that's just like so many hours of travel.
We went directly to Trilla's house because our check-in time is at 4. I landed around 9 a.m. and then we have some time to kill, so might as well go to Trilla's house directly.
Yeah, just play the games
Play
there.
the game there. We didn't know that Chaos will be there as well.
Ain't no rest for the wicked, Bill. Come on. Not for Marvel. You just gotta play. Damn, dude. I think I remember Amir telling me his first day was against Duck.
Yeah, I think they played 1,000 times. That's what Amir said.
You know, one thing that amazes me about Duck is like, because he has to keep shooting the swords, like, oh my god, playing for as long as I know he does and having to do that is insane.
And also the consistency, right, of the
Right,
sword.
yeah.
I think it has to be consistent in order for you to keep that trap
Yeah.
and have that drone in between.
I think the hardest thing about Marvel is being consistent.
Right.
Like, I genuinely feel some days I just have bad days and I can't do anything about it. Or like certain times I'm just like, man, Magneto, I'm not playing that well with him today. I need to play some Storm. Everybody's saying, welcome to the USA.
Thank you, Bill.
Those guys are trying to grab aside this. I just stick cash and then.
What is your, what would you say your favorite food is that you've had in America?
Well, I always go with steak and then the ribs. I think those are.
Oh, so you like barbecue then, basically?
Yeah.
Okay.
So just had the barbecue with Koo this morning.
Oh,
Koo
nice,
and
nice.
Rob together with CYF.
Oh, looks like they're asking you if after Fight Kingdom, are you going directly home?
No, we're gonna stay here for one more week after this tournament.
In Seattle?
No,
Or-
in LA.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna go back in LA. So I'm gonna be here until the 13th.
Yep, get more Marvel there.
Right. I'll probably play some more money match. Probably have a run back with Andy MST.
Ooh,
while
yeah,
we're still
that'd be
here.
good.
We played yesterday.
Jay, come to LA for a few days? I don't think I can. I am very short on PTO after this trip, unfortunately. And the worst part, I mean, it's not bad or anything, but the hardest part for me is that I still feel like I'm working my goddamn ass off on vacation.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I do IT at my
IT.
university, yeah.
Okay.
You'll email my boss? All right, that's
Okay.
what's up. That's what's up. Oh my god. That's crazy.
Like, it just didn't jump short.
Oh.
It didn't stand.
All right, I need to step away from the mic.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for talking with me and
Yeah.
you know letting all these guys know that this was a great interview, an impromptu interview.
Thank you for the great time.
Yeah, man, dude, I'm just happy to be here and meet all you people, dude.
What did you say?
He's saying good games.
Yeah, Lock, you're really good. I recorded the way Lock presses the button, so I recorded a couple of people who's really good when it comes to presses button because it amazes me. So Lock, I recorded his one, and then Bill also, and then Chaos. Those three, when they press button, it's kind of different than the
Yeah.
usual. And then I sent it to our group chat.
All of them were like, "Whoa, these guys got fast hands."
Yeah, I told them that Black is not playing piano. Look at his hand.
Oh, Alex was roundhouse. Okay. Oh yeah, we hit fucking we hit buttons hard in America. All right, I need to actually step away
Okay,
from the mic.
thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, everyone. Right now we just still have Mystery versus Lock. Keep it to that. I'll see if I can get more matches up or just play myself. But for now, peace.